I'm Tina Willis, and I want to talk to you about whether you should visit a chiropractor or an MD after an auto accident. And what caused me to want to share this out was that someone called my office last week. He was in a fairly serious car accident. He was hit by a semi-truck, and his vehicle was totaled. He hit his head on the windshield and cracked the windshield, hard enough to crack it, and had head pain. He did go to the ER right after the accident and received a CT scan. And after about a week, he still had significant head pain and neck and back pain. He was told at the hospital that he had bulging discs and that he should follow up with some care after leaving the ER. So his plan was to go see a chiropractor. And the main reason was just that he's more comfortable with chiropractors. He's had good results with them in the past. And I have no problem at all with chiropractors. They're a very helpful profession, and they definitely can give many people relief from their aches and pains. But my concern, and what should be anyone's concern after an auto accident, was a couple of things. First of all, anytime you have any kind of neck and back pain, or particularly head pain or other aches and pains, and you have not, you did see a doctor in the ER, but you haven't seen a specialist. So he had not seen an orthopedic surgeon. He had not seen a neurologist for his head pain. Anytime that's the case, you have any kind of pain going on and you've just been in the ER, if it's still going on, if it continues, then you really need to be evaluated by an MD before you see a chiropractor. Now, if you did go to one or two visits from the chiropractor, you still should, it's not like it's too late. You should still go see a specialist, or maybe multiple specialists. Like in his case, he should go see a neurologist and an orthopedic surgeon. And the reason for that is there are a few different reasons, right? The first reason and most important reason is safety. I personally would not want a chiropractor manipulating my neck or back or any part of my body if I had not seen a specialist and had clearance and an understanding that there wasn't something more serious going on, and that I had clearance to go see a chiropractor. So just for safety, because chiropractors can actually make your condition worse. If you have a herniated disc, they can make that worse. And so you really need to go see the doctor first for your safety. And sort of a little footnote to that is that in Florida, everyone is driving around with at least PIP insurance. Some people aren't complying with the law, they have no insurance, but the minimum requirement in Florida for insurance is that every driver must have PIP insurance coverage, which is personal injury protection. And this is a chunk of money. It's either $2,500 or $10,000, up to or 80% of your medical bills, up to those two amounts. And the amount, $2,500 or $10,000, depends on how your injuries are designated by your initial treating provider. But it's a chunk of money that chiropractors would like to earn. And a lot of people may have no health insurance, but they do have that amount of money as coverage. And so some chiropractors will try to, in an effort to keep that money, will not tell you that you really should go see a doctor first, because the doctor's going to send you to get an MRI or other tests and scans that are expensive, and that will eat into that amount of money that the chiropractor could get. And a good chiropractor would not do that, but it's just for your own safety and knowledge. You really just should go see specialists first. And another thing is that it really matters which specialist you go see. Some doctors are not going to be good for your case. And I don't just mean the type of doctor. In other words, even if you need to see an orthopedic surgeon, there are some orthopedic surgeons that will help your case and some who will not help your case at all and actually harm it. And I think the overall most important thing to understand is that when you're injured in an accident, your medical treatment has a lot to do with the ultimate value of your case. Now, that's assuming you are moderately to seriously injured. In other words, you have real injuries, and assuming there's enough insurance coverage. If there's no insurance coverage, the value of your case is going to be low no matter what. But if there's sufficient insurance coverage, then your medical treatment is a very big part of the value of your case. And so we spend a lot of time in the beginning of the case talking with our clients about what their specific injuries are and giving recommendations. I mean, we're definitely not doctors. We tell our clients that we're not doctors, but we can tell you what actions you can take that are going to maximize your case value. And the last thing I'll say is, this is not every law firm does this. In fact, I feel like we're pretty unique in that regard. Some lawyers work closely with chiropractors, and they refer cases back and forth. And so they have an incentive to refer you to chiropractors. We have no relationships like that at all with doctors or chiropractors. And so you want to kind of stay away from that. And also, some law firms will only have you talking with, let's say, a call center employee rather than a highly experienced paralegal, or in more serious injury cases, a lawyer telling you from the beginning, here is how we are going to get the most money from your case. We spend an incredible amount of time in the most serious injury cases making sure our clients are doing everything they need to develop the evidence after their accident that we're going to need to prove their case. And there are a number of different types of evidence, but the medical treatment piece of it is definitely part of that. If you receive moderate to serious injuries in any auto accident throughout the state of Florida, please give us a call or send us a text. Also, you can find my website information linked below. You can click over and get more suggestions, which I give on my website, for maximizing your case value, or just learn more about us and our practice.